All right, folks, day 2. We're 2 miles in on the trail. The trail has been very nice so far. Right, Joey? Tell us a little
Yes,
bit about it.
lush and green and narrow.
Lush and green. It has been narrow, so it's kind of been cleaning our legs a little bit where they're dirty, or our pants that we have on. But the sights have been beautiful. Just again, just lush. I'll give you just a little bit of a view here of kind of what it looks like there. And we see a lot of these trees with these orange blossoms on it. We'll have to figure out what those are. But anyway, we're 2 miles in. We've got 15 more to go. 14,
Yeah, 14 more.
14 more to go. So we're enjoying this trail so far today. Okay, we're having a great day so far. We are 4 miles in on our hike, which means that we got about 12 more to go. This section of the hike, we'll describe it to us, Joey.
It's been a good, I want to almost say easy. I mean, it's been flat, not much rocks. Really seem like we're getting the miles done easy.
Yeah, well, we know that's going to change as we're heading down toward the NOC here shortly. But that last little section right there, right behind us, we went through a little creek and down a few little. It was a little bit more technical, and on my knees, what I got to take it a little bit easier on those. And by technical, I mean it's up and down and rocks and roots that you got to kind of climb over. But no big deal. It's we've had a snack. We're going to have another one here at some point. It's been a good day so far.
Okay, we made it to Cold Spring Shelter. We're about 6 miles in as of this point. Started to rain just a little bit. We're going to take a fatty break and sit down a moment. It's been a good day so far.
The trail it continues to be good. We've done a mile uphill or so, but it was a steady uphill, so it had a nice way to get it. This is a beautiful shelter. It's got running water right over here, a spring. And the shelter looks like a good place to camp. We're not going to camp here. We're going to enjoy our fatty here and then head on out shortly. Alrighty, here we are at the Wesser Bald Tower.
Correctamundo.
The views, you can't see that well from my phone, but they are absolutely beautiful. Panoramic all the way around. we can see what we are pretty sure is the
Fontana
Lake. And we're going to be over that way before we know it. But now we're heading down to the Nantahala Outdoor Center. We still got a long way to go, and it's all downhill. It's beautiful out here today. We're out in the sun we're not been out in the sun that much, but here we are in the sun in the open, and it's beautiful. Wish you guys were here with us. Hello, folks. Today, maybe you can see we're at the NOC, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. We're sitting here enjoying a lot of activity going on here with raptors and things like that. This is the beginning of day 3. But we're really here now to talk about day 2. Day 2 was yesterday. Day 2 was Thursday. And so Joey, what are some highs and lows? Let's talk about highs and lows for yesterday.
The highs would be the views from Weiser Tower, where we got to climb up that, coming down into the NOC, the few views that we got to see. And then getting here was a good view.
It was a very good view getting here for sure. We'll tell you about that here in a little bit. Yeah, those views that we saw, I mean, that had to be, well, the trail at the beginning.
Yeah.
Really the whole trail. But the trail at the beginning was, it was more flat.
Yeah.
Very green, very lush, very gentle hiking, let me put it that way. So we were knocking off the miles one right after the other.
Yep.
That was wonderful. And then we got to that Wesser Bald Tower. We may be saying these names wrong, I don't know. And we could see panoramic views all the way around. and he's talking about the views that we saw. We could see Fontana Lake, and that was just so crazy beautiful. And we're going to be there in a couple of days, and so it's kind of neat to see that. But then coming down the trail, I just, you'll see pictures that we post on these videos. They just won't do it justice. Trust me, that was really beautiful views. So let's get into the challenges of the day, the things that were the highs and the lows. Let's talk about the lows.
Well, I don't know if it's really a low, but after we accomplished a 5,000-foot descent that we realize now, that was I guess really a high. But during that time of trying to get all the way down there 6-ish miles, it was a lot of downhill.
It was a lot downhill. That, like you said, that's not necessarily a low, but I think at the end of the day, we overestimated our abilities. That's not to say anything bad about him or about me, but
we did it. We did complete it.
We did complete it, but we hiked into the NOC here, Joey. At what time last night?
We came in the dark. I think we crossed the road here at about 11:30.
11:30. That meant we were hiking on the trail for a couple or 3 hours or so with headlamps, and then mine went out. The battery went out. And we had one headlamp, and on that descent, we saw on that part of it we saw a couple snakes. The first one, we're pretty sure it was a copperhead, and he scurried on across the trail, and the last one was nothing to worry about at all. So yeah, it was it was a low in that it was a long day.
Yep. Longer than we realized it was going to be.
Longer than we realized. My phone, and I can't say that tracked things correctly, but it showed 20 plus miles. You can go to my Strava page and follow me there and see that if you want to, but it's 20 plus miles. On the maps, it was 16 and a half miles, but we did go up the tower and different little things along the way. But let's talk about more highs and more lows of the day. What else can you think of? The people. Think about the people that we saw.
We did. We seen one lady that was did a half marathon in Chattanooga. Is that right?
In Chattanooga, she did the half Ironman.
Yeah.
Half Ironman. Yep. And what she had with her?
The
best part. She had her dog with her.
Oh, yeah, she had her dog with her.
And so we got to pet the dog. That's always a joy to see her. And she was a very nice person. She was up there doing a day hike by herself. Which is not advisable, but I think she was probably okay.
We met her going up, and she passed us going back down.
Yeah.
Running, of course.
Yeah, the first, 5 or 6 miles, we didn't see anybody. Really, there was one other guy in the place that we camped the night before that we saw getting his water filled up and stuff. But yeah, but it was good to see. We saw another family that was hiking up, and they were going further than they realized what they had gotten into. So they were kind of shortening their hike as well. So any other highs or lows from yesterday that you can think about?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. All in all, it was a good day. I got to say, the Lord provided for us because we definitely needed His provision. There's all kinds of things that could have happened. Well, I guess I should mention one of my lows. Yeah, I fell off the trail at one time. This was late in the day, and I'm tired. I'm not maybe paying as close attention as I could have, but I did find out that the edges of the trail are, at least the edge facing down, the edge of the trail is a little squishy, let me put it that way. And I stepped too close to the edge, and it gave away, and I rolled down the hill a little bit. Now, I went down, I don't know, 10 or 12 feet, whatever it was, maybe less than that. It was quite scary for both me and Joey. Joey helped me get back up, which you think that might be easy. That was really difficult because as I tried to gain traction, trying to climb back up the hill, the dirt kept giving away. And there could have been snakes down there with me and other things. But thankfully, we were able to get out of that. I just got a little dirty and a few little scratch marks from that. But we made it here. It was so good to get to the NOC. We stayed in the bunkhouse here last night. It's not elegant accommodations at all, but it was a bed. We didn't have to put up a tent. We didn't have to hang a bear bag. We didn't have to do all those kind of things. So it was a win.
And it had air conditioning.
Had air conditioning.
And a bathroom.
And a bath. Well, yeah. So we had a bath house. We had to share the bath house with other people. Really no nobody there that time of night. But and then today we had a wonderful breakfast over here at the restaurant right behind us, and so we're washing our clothes right now, actually. So anyway, that's the end of day 2. On the next video, you can see what day 3 is going to look like, our plan for day 3. But that's enough for now. I hope you guys are watching this and enjoying it. Again, we are not able to upload every day because we don't have service every day. So who knows when we'll be able to put out another video, but hopefully it'll be soon. See ya. Wave bye, Joey. Bye, y'all.